How do you start a song? Is it just you start with a basic bass or something, like just like a?
So there's multiple ways a song can sort of happen. One is I just play on the piano for fun without even trying to write a song, and I come up with something amazing. When I'm in the studio, typically everything's recording always.
Okay.
So
Just in case.
just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I'm feeling like I have creative juices, I just hit record. It records the notes and the audio. The audio
Okay.
rarely needs to be used, but the notes, like sort of, what did I just play?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know how to explain it to somebody who doesn't play music, but to me, music is a language.
Okay.
And you can either, if you really speak the language, you have the ability to communicate with others. You can get in a room with other artists, musicians, and you can, without speaking any languages, without ever saying a word, somebody's like, we got the tempo, that's number one.
Yeah.
Then somebody starts with a note, and then everybody's like, oh, he's playing A minor. Okay, we're going to go A.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then you can communicate. So that's the level of musicianship I feel like one needs to be able to really speak the language.
Okay.
And then you speak. You kind of like, no different than writing, at the end of the day, writing down like a few sentences about your day, and like keeping a diary. You just play, and when you look somewhere and you just look through it, and you're kind of like zoned out. I'm oftentimes completely zoned out. Sometimes I don't even look at the piano, and I'm just kind of like playing.
feeling.
My brain is working, and I feel something. And I'm like, oh, what the hell did I just play? That was awesome. It's literally comes like that. I don't even think about it. It's just
Wow.
my fingers move wherever my brain tells them to move, while my mind is sort of just zoned out. And then I like it, and then I can either go back, if I still remember what I just played, I'll kind of backwards engineer it, or I just listen to the recording, and I'm like, ooh, this could be a core to a new song.
Yeah.
And then I write the chords, I record a quick demo, send it to my manager, who is my demo keeper. He's got like 50 songs that I've never released that are all in piano form.
Oh,
So
sick.
those are most of my compositions are just piano demos that I can take into any direction. Some are very classical, and I've written a really beautiful piece that I was like, I don't know what to do with it for my career. But then National Geographic came to me for a project for this like beautiful documentary about Earth. And I was like, well, I wrote something that would be sort of in that vein, and I can just go through my demos and pick what makes sense and write something from there. The other way I make songs, and I love doing that, is when, there's writing camps where people come together, they write music, and then they sort of ask people to produce it. And so what my manager will do is he will just give me the vocal only. Oftentimes they write a vocal and a guitar and drums, and I never want to know what they were thinking. I just ask for the vocal, so I'm not sort of because sometimes you can come up with something way better if you don't overthink it.
Yeah.
So they spent a lot of time working or whatever. I just want the vocal, and I do the same thing. I just play along the vocal. I don't even know what key it is in, or if I'm in the parallel key and the correct key. And sometimes, for example, my song Beautiful Now was born exactly this way. My manager played me the vocal. I had no idea what the original ever was intended to be. They were looking for somebody to produce a song for this vocal, and my manager just plays me the vocal, and I write something for it, and then I make the whole song, and then I play it for the guys who wrote the vocal, and they're like, oh, wow, this is cool. And in my mind, it's like, I don't know what other variation there could be. This obviously makes the most sense.
Yeah, like this is the
Did you ever
one.
listen back to the original?
I think I did once, and I was like, wow, this is so weird. This doesn't make any sense to me, but it's just like, this is where your character shines through as a
Yeah.
producer.
Yeah.
I would say those are the two main ways to make a song. And the third way is like, oftentimes people ask me to collaborate on music, and they have an idea and they bring it to me as like, is that something you would want to work on? And if it strikes a chord, if I think I could do something that would make it better, I'm down. Sometimes people just want my name on a song, and then I feel like, well, there's really nothing for me to contribute. Like, you already have the song. You don't need
That's
me for
already
this.
done. Yeah.
So there's many ways it can happen. Or I really want to work with an artist. I've always wanted to work with John Mayer, for example. I love John Mayer. Always wanted to work with him. We've known each other for probably 10 years. Met in the studio, tried to work on a song. I had one, but he felt like he couldn't. Same thing. It was too deep, too far along the way. He couldn't contribute enough. And I love that. I love when an artist is honest enough
Yeah.
to be able to say no.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we remained friends for a decade before he heard an idea of mine of a song that I didn't know how to finish, and I was about to toss away because I just couldn't finish it, working in it for years. And I just feel like, yeah, I can finish a song, but it doesn't make me feel enough to release it.
It's like
And he
not
had an
there yet.
amazing idea, and it basically took a whole 180, and we made a song together, and I love it.
That's so
there's
dope, dude.
these are kind of the ways a song can be created.
That's amazing.
That's so dope.